ask you again, are you ready?
You didn't hear me the first time. Yes, Mark.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring both boxers into the ring. First of all, the young man from Luton Town.
Wow.
Let's hear it for Mike Fox.
Wow, Mike coming in. Look at that.
Oh, I like the song choice, though.
JMX.
He's going to give it to you.
Fox gonna give it to you tonight. JMX. Stealing some letters and
I really like
around.
this guy's a nice lad.
Yeah, he's a good
he's
guy.
He's a sound guy, isn't he?
We were chatting to him beforehand. He's warm, he's friendly, he's loving. He wears funny glasses, but that's all right.
He's made the odd dodgy video, but who hasn't?
Yeah, who hasn't?
Who hasn't?
Welcome to YouTube, mate. Knock, knock. Well, in he comes.
And he is also walked in by JJ's trainer as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome into the ring his opponent boxing out of our red tab here tonight from Winslow. Let's hear it for JMX.
Well, you may know him from YouTube.
He's got an interesting reception here.
Are they both using the same music? Oh, Mike may have stolen JMX's thunder there. Look how angry he looks.
He's in decent shape, is JMX.
Yeah, he's always kept himself in decent shape. YouTubers have time to go to the gym.
He's a gym lad, self-confessed.
Yeah. It should be a page on Facebook, gym lad.
He's had someone dub over DMX to JMX.
Oh wow, he's stepping over the top rope in a slightly ungraceful way.
He's a very tall guy.
He almost got something caught there. I hope he didn't, because of course that would ruin his videos.
Interestingly, he is the heaviest fighter on the card tonight, JMX.
He was 90.
Over 90
Ladies and gentlemen, fight number 4 on our card here, sponsored by OP Talent and JD. 3 2-minute rounds of boxing to determine the winner. Let's introduce these boxers. First of all, coming out of our blue corner here this evening, he's come up from Luton in Bedfordshire. Let's hear it for Mike Fox.
Are you allowed to wear a vest? Why not? Why not, says True Jordan.
And the tall man with a big plan, trying to catch him if he can.
Wow.
Boxing out of our red tab.
JMX looks in great shape, much like the numbers on his channel.
Make some noise for
but he doesn't have his stepmom now. What can he do?
3 2-minute rounds of boxing to determine the winner. Your referee will now bring both boxers to
his head if it wasn't screwed on
the ring. We'll just get that head guard adjusted and then we are ready to go.
The thing is, it is very important to get your head guard right. We saw it in the previous fight, of course, when Max Plays got his head guard slightly taken off. It was Isan Gibb who was able to capitalise on that because of the uncomfortable nature of being hit in the face.
Boxers to the centre for a final word of instruction before we commence the first of 3 rounds. Listen to the man in charge. Here we go. Good luck.
JMX is cut.
This is a mismatch if I've ever seen it physically, but I always want an underdog to win, so I'm kind of rooting.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for these two.
You're also kind of rooting for. Well, we'll let Mark Peters finish there. We are sort of rooting.
Round 1.
And Mike walks straight ahead.
Wow, aggressive.
As JMX tries. Oh, he's going for it, Mike. Mike is not scared of JMX.
Mike is
backing him
chasing him around the ring. JMX doesn't know what to do.
Him down.
He's lost his head. They're hugging now. JMX trying to get in there. He's trying to land lower than the belt there. I'm not a big fan of that.
And credit to Mike. He's trying to land that jab and follow it up with a big right hand.
Credit. Small man fighting the big man. Some people build this as David versus Goliath. I said it was JMX versus Mike Fox.
And that was a good overhand right from JMX there. What JMX has got to do here is land that jab, use the distance, pick him apart.
The unorthodox again, isn't it? Yeah. Unorthodox stance versus...
Oh, and that is landing. That jab is landing now.
Fair to say, one of these two guys skipped leg day.
JMX is doing the right thing and coming around the outside with that right hand.
Yeah.
Trying to land that right hook.
Mike's just taking that, though.
Yeah.
Doesn't look phased at all.
Mike has slowed down a little bit. He came out. Oh, and that was a big right by JMX.
You aren't allowed to punch the back of the head, though, are you?
He's hitting him on the side, though, and he's landing repeatedly with that right. Mike needs to get that left hand up and protect himself.
Get that left hand up, Mike. Mike.
Oh, and that is landing again.
After an initial flurry of punches, is now backing off. That initial aggression put JMX on the back foot, but now that back foot is springing him back at Mike Fox.
Everything's slowed down. Mike needs to... Oh, and that is really... That did land. That Mike has rocked a little.
Wow. Some big punches landing on the side of Mike Fox's head here.
That reach is just too much.
Mike Fox's girlfriend on the side tonight watching nervously.
Oh. This is just repeat. And Mike comes back, but he's caught again. Mike needs to get that left hand up.
End of round 1. It's fair to say the aggression of JMX, they're probably one out. A lot of respect for both fighters going out there with that aggression.
Deep breaths by Mike.
Yeah.
And his trainer is not happy. What are you doing?
He's
really not happy.
Wow, they're actually changing the nature of the head guard right now. They're changing the orientation it's in. The mouth guard comes out, as much water as possible goes in.
I'm very interested to see his trainer is annoyed. His trainer is very annoyed. He's saying, keep that left hand up. Because he's going to keep landing on you over and over again if he does. We're seeing pictures, though, now of the initial storm that he did bring to JMX. It just shows if you fight JMX aggressively, he sort of doesn't handle it very well.
No, he doesn't handle being attacked. He's normally the attacker on YouTube, and now he's the attacker in the ring as well. What can Mike Fox do? Everyone on Mike Fox's side here in the arena, they want to see Mike Fox land a big punch. That's all we want to see tonight.
David Goliath, 2.
Who's he?
Round 2.
Touch gloves, gents. And the trainer's out.
We are back underway. Oh, and no touch of the gloves there from JMX. He comes straight out. But Mike is wrestling.
You're not allowed
Double
to
leg takedown.
wrestle.
Can we see some MMA today?
You'd like to see a little MMA. Come on, Mike. Get that head
Mike
guard
has got a cracking head of hair.
Yeah.
And that right hand is landing again and again, again. Oh, and he's a trip.
He was tripped there. That doesn't count.
That was a slip.
Yeah.
It's a man's game.
Yeah. Referee just giving some words of encouragement there to Mike.
We've got them in the corner.
Don't worry about it, he said.
Mike needs to, Mike needs to just go for that right hand. Pushing is not really how you win a boxing fight. He's struggling, bless him. He's holding on.
Mike's trying to grab, of course, for JMX here.
Mike needs to start punching high, punching hard.
JMX.
Mike needs to start throwing, and he throws. Ooh. Right hand by Mike, but he's caught again. He needs to return. JMX. And that was a hell of a shot by JMX.
Mike
and he's knocked down. And Mike looks tired.
Furious.
But he gets back up. He's back on his feet.
Credit to him.
I think the physical advantages are just too much in this fight.
Referee Gareth Morris counting into his face. Mike's got to get his hands back up.
We're watching. Have a fight called?
Nervously from the side.
Mike is nodding. He's saying, I'm good to go. And he fights on. Credit to Mike, but now JMX smells blood. And it's quite an easy fight for him now. Big fists getting
thrown. Keep your hands up, Mike. That's all we want to see. Don't let him bully you out there anymore. Mike now fighting back. Of course, JMX has got the height advantage as well. Not only the reach, but the height as well.
Everything's in his favour.
Weight,
height, reach, everything. Mike is not throwing. Mike just needs to start throwing punches.
End of round 2. Mike's trainers need to get in there quick, and they need to have some pretty stern words with him, words of encouragement, which are going to help him get through round 3. Just make this respectable. Do you think that's possible?
So I've just heard his trainer say to Mike, fight him. Fight him.
That's a good point.
I don't care what you need to do. Fight him. Punch him.
Look at them. They're cooling them down as fast as they can in that corner. We're seeing JMX, who's looking very confident, very calm, very cool, very collected.
That trainer is literally just shouting, fight him, fight him, fight him. I think it's good advice, though, because you can see in the first 20 seconds, when you bring the storm to JMX, he backs off. He didn't really know what to do with that.
No, it's true.
But the thing was, once the cardio took its toll a little bit, JMX being a gym lad, didn't really have an answer for it, did Mike?
10 seconds.
I'm a little worried for Mike Fox in this final round, I've got to say, because JMX,
I just hope it's not a bad one. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Mike's brave to get into this ring with JMX. So JMX is a huge
Seconds
guy.
out.
You're talking a
Final
20-pound
round.
difference again.
Absolutely.
Again.
Yeah. Referee just stopping it just for a second.
JMX is desperate to get at him here. He smells blood. He sees weakness. He's ready to pounce.
Looking into his eye there, Mike Fox a little worried. I think his trainer was also a little worried
if we
as
ask him
well.
these questions, we probably should call it a day.
Yeah. Let's just take a second to be respectful towards the fighters as well here. Obviously, if you get hit massively in the eye, for the first time, you're probably going to be attacked by someone like JMX.
They're not pros. They're just regular guys who make YouTube videos for a living. You know what I mean? They're not designed for this sort of thing.
You've got to protect these guys.
I think we're going to wave this off.
Yeah, we probably are. Yeah. Looks as
no.
Oh, wait.
No,
wow.
we are underway.
Incredible. JMX goes in for the kill
Fox.
again.
The lad's got hot.
Yeah. Wow.
And he's going for it now.
They've locked up.
And we're going to say a break. Ref breaks.
Mike needs to protect himself.
And Mike with a jab.
Slapping the canvas.
Good
Mike Fox's
right
corner.
hand by JMX.
Oh, JMX is just landing. Not hard punches, though. He's just hitting the body.
We've got a break by the ref.
Referee's going to have to keep
that was a good
one.
body shot by JMX. Back of the head. And he's bullying him. He's bullying him. And Mike is in the corner. It's time to wave this off. Rightly so.
That one's done. Credit to JMX there.
JMX's corner celebrate as if this was an equal fight.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, JMX. You just won what was a massively weighted fight. But credit to Mike Fox, who stepped into the ring, was more than brave enough to go up against him. I've got a lot of respect for both fighters out there in the ring, of course. Out the ring, it's very different. Fair. Mike, well done.
Well done to both lads. They got on the ring. They gave it their all.
We're slightly lost for words there because we both know what a big night this was
for Mike.
And
I think we're about to see it could still be a big night.
Yeah.
Bear with me.
Yeah. Bear with us. Can I come for this, Geordie? Can I come for this interview? Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you'll agree, a big round of applause there for both boxers. We're just awaiting to get them into the middle here so that I can make the formal announcement.
Both fighters called into the centre of the ring now.
Well, I'm sure you'll agree, both boxers came in there to give it their all. They
Real
did
respect
give it 100%.
for Mike. Great night for him. Real respect.
I'm about to give you that formal decision. After 1 minute 14 seconds of the third round, Mike Fox from Luton in no fit state to continue. So your winner by way of TKO and boxing out of our red corner from Winslow. Give it up for JMX.
Credit to JMX, but the real credit goes to Mike